Rutland Water Eggleton Reserve is shrouded in winter mist today, but they're getting ready for spring with new nest boxes and bug boxes. Just going to see what's on the feeders before we head out onto the reserve. They're not particularly welcome visitors to feeders. Brown rats. I've seen one or two here before, but there's quite a few feasting on the bird food. But there are birds too. We've got great tit and this beautiful male blackbird with his pristine plumage. Also a female blackbird. Female chaffinch. Blue tit. And in the middle of the feeder area there's a pond, and we've got a moorhen there and a dunnock. Just heading out on the reserve now. It's very atmospheric today. The moles have certainly been busy, as you can see. Just heading on towards the hides. It's deceptively cold today. There's no wind, but once you take your gloves off you can really feel the cold on your fingers. A lot of water lying on the fields too. There's a lot of scalloping work being done on the approach to the hide. Looks severe, but it opens up, lets sunlight in and encourages new growth. We're in the grebe hide now. Doesn't seem to be much about. You can just see the sand martin bank looming out of the winter mist there. It'll only be about another 6 weeks before they return though. The only species close by are these Canada geese. You have to look a little further out for anything else. We've got shoveler, both male and female. Some gadwall there, actually feeding, and widgeon too. And a pair of teal have just landed in the water in front of us and just disappearing behind the reeds there. Just seen some movement out of the corner of my eye, and it's actually a gold crest. Superb, a cracking little bird. Just see the yellow flash on its head there. Moving on now, there's more signs of forestry work. We're just going to check out the shoveler hide that overlooks Lagoon 3. It's still a pretty misty picture out there. We've got female gadwall close by, and a little bit further out a male pintail, and yet more teal, and a great white egret. I've filmed one from here before, quite distant. That's probably the best shot I've got of a great white here. Also distant shelduck. There's quite a few wildfowl further out as usual, quite a long way off, but there's supposed to be among them a couple of red-crested pochard, and indeed there one has had to circle it, it's very distant. There's also ordinary pochard here too, a couple of males just diving down there. So got one solitary lapwing, and just swimming by more widgeon, and also on view shoveler. Well, the great white is still there, so I'm going to go up to the next hide, which is about 300 yards away, and try and get a closer shot. Here we are in the bitten hide, and isn't it always the way? Just as I get in the hide, open the hide flaps, the bird decides to fly off in the direction that I've just come from. Oh well. Just heading back to the car park now to head home, but we'll see what we can see on the way back. We've got a song thrush just in front of us. We heard a song thrush singing in one of the trees when we came onto the reserve, but couldn't find it. But it was in this vicinity, so it could be the same bird. There's also a pair of great spotted woodpeckers up in the tree there, just flown into the adjacent tree. And if I pan left, just focusing the top of the next tree there's the other bird, and I think that's the male. You just see the red on the back of his head. And that's it. I'll leave you with that, and it's been a pretty uneventful and quiet winter's day, but nonetheless enjoyable, and I'll see you next time.